one I have newly created this account, guys. Okay, so let me create an instance. This is our instance which I created in the afternoon. It is a CentOS operating system. Okay, we'll be working on a Red Hat. So let's take a Red Hat machine. So I'm just repeating one more time in order to create a new instance. Okay, so click on this launch instance. Okay, so select the Red Hat operating system that is a free tier eligible. So click on select. By default, they will use G2 Micro. This is a free tier eligible. Okay, don't make any changes. So this is a freely available. We can able to use for our studying purpose, guys. So click on configure security, add storage. Storage is 10 GB by default. It is enough for us. Okay, add tags. So let me add a tag for here. So we'll make this one as a DevOps practice instance. Okay, that's the name I'm giving for this one. Configure security group, review and launch. So here I don't have any key pair, guys, hence I am creating a new key pair. So click on create new key pair and create an instance. Sorry, key pair DevOps. Okay, click on download key pair. So this is the one, just open it. Just Control X. Where is my key pairs? So here is my key pair. So these are all waste now, just delete it. Okay, because those are all from the old what they called account, guys. Okay, so this is from the new account. So this is a new key pair devops.pam. So I have saved this one. So let me launch an instance. So click on this launch instance. So till that machine starts, guys, so I want to say discuss some more thing. Select job XML, this one. Yeah. So guys, in a Windows machine, we used to set the environment we used to set the environment variables, right? The same how we need to set in a Linux machine here. Okay. So for that, there is a two files, guys. Okay, one is .bash underscore profile. Okay, correct. And another is .bash rc. Okay, there is a two hidden files, guys, basically here. Okay, and we can set the environment variables in these two files, any one of these two files, not in the both, any one of these two. Okay, so what is the difference here? Okay, with the bash profile, another one is the bash rc. So this bash profile will be created for all the users, guys. Okay, whenever you create any user, okay, in a Linux machine, this .bash profile is going to be created for that particular user. Okay, this is just like your user variables. Okay, another one is for the bash rc. Okay, bash rc in the sense, if you want to, if you want who are all logging into your machine, they can able to access your Maven application. Okay, then what you can do is you can mention that environment variables in the bash rc. Okay, so let's say if you have set the environment variables in a bash profile, so what happens? Okay, So only that particular user can able to access that application, guys. Okay, apart from that, none of them able to access that application. Okay, that is the difference. Bash profile and bash RC. Okay, and one more thing, guys, in a Linux machine, when you set this environment variables in a .bash profile, guys, it won't reflect. Okay, so for that, what we need to do is we need to run this file, then only the changes will get reflected. Okay, then how to run this one? Okay, though it is simple, just press dot and give again, give once, give space dot bash underscore profile. That is the what do you call profile file name. Okay, dot underscore bash profile. When you run this bash profile file, then only whatever you mention the values in a bash profile, those changes it is going to be reflect, otherwise no, guys. Okay, so fine, so let's demonstrate the same. So my instance is running here, so click on this and click on connect. Okay, so whenever we are connecting, by default we will be in a EC2 user base. So go to the what you call PEM file location where your PEM file is saved and open a git bash here and copy the command. Yes. Okay, so here is my user. I mean, this is my instance. Okay, EC2 is the user, which by default, whenever you create any instance in AWS, by default you will be logged in using the EC2 user here. This is a normal user. If you want to log in into the root user, what you can do is just execute the command sudo -i. Okay, you will come to root. Okay, so root will be having the all the privileges, guys, just like he is a king in an empire. Okay, whereas the EC2 user is a just an one normal public. Okay, he's just a normal user, EC2 user. So now what we will do, we will download the what do you call Apache Maven for this Linux machine. Okay, and as well as we need to set the Java as well. Okay, because Maven is a Java based application here, right? Okay, so for that we need to download Maven as well as Java. Okay, so let's do that. So in order to do that, let me open my notes, guys, so that I no need to search for the URLs and all. Okay, this in my notes I have mentioned every URL and everything, guys.
So one question.
Sorry. I hope, yeah.
So last time when we are installing that in a Windows machine, so we were not installed Java, right? It was pre-installed in your machine.
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm handling on Python project, then Maven won't be usable.
See, it's left to you. What I'm saying is, for Maven is a Java based application. Okay, for that installation Java is required, hence I'm installing. For your Python, I don't know whether Java is required or not.
No, sir. Actually, I'm asking that whether I can use, shall I use Maven for my Python project?
See, Maven for Python, why you want to use that?
Actually, there are.
See, as per my understanding, as
yes,
per my understanding, right? Maven is a programming language. You for that, it is not required as per my understanding. Guys, any Python guys here? If I don't know, openly I'm saying, if any Python knows, please someone explain to him. Guys, anybody? Manjunath. Manjunath is there?
No idea to share.
Yeah, that is what I see. Python is the programming language, guys. Okay, if using that programming language, I think this Maven and all, it is not required as per my understanding. Okay, so if you're interested, you can try. Okay, whenever I'm free, I will check that part also. Okay, we need to learn new things also. That is also good. I will try.
Yeah, sure, sir. I'll also check in.
Yeah. Okay guys, fine. So this is the for JDK I needs to download. Okay, you can download the Java guys, okay, by executing the command yum install Java. Okay, you can do like this. Okay, but there is not a proper way. Okay, you need to download the binaries and then set the environment variables. Okay, in a real time we need to do like that guys. Okay, so here is the Linux JDK here. So how to download this? Just drag your mouse cursor and do a right click. You will get the option called as a copy link address. Okay, just copy this one and go to your Linux machine. Okay, and execute the command wget. Okay, wget and paste the URL. Okay, so this will download the JDK 10 for us. Okay, and I think this wget will not be available. Yeah, we need to install this. In order to install this wget command, you can execute sudo yum install wget -y. Okay, it is downloaded, done. So now execute the wget command. So it will download the JDK for us.
So one question. Uh,
Yeah.
when we manually download the Java in Windows machine, we'll ask the Oracle credentials to download that, right? But in Linux, we don't have such things.
In Linux also will be available. Here I'm using some other URL here. Okay, this is not from the Oracle site.
Okay.
So okay, once you download the Java, so we'll set the environment variables later on, guys. Parallelly, we will download the Maven also. Okay, Maven. Okay, we'll download this. Copy this link address. Go to Linux box, execute wget, and paste the URL. We'll download the Apache Maven. Okay, fine guys. So now we have successfully downloaded the two what do you call zip files. One is the JDK and another one is the Apache Maven. So what we will do, it is a zip file guys. As you can see, tar.gz, it is zip file. First we need to unzip this one. Okay, like how we did in a Windows machine, right? Using the what do you call WinRAR. Okay, using WinRAR we have what do you call unzipped the files. In the same manner here there is a command called as a tar hyphen xvzf. Okay, so this is a command in order to unzip any of the tar files. Okay, so both our extension is having the tar.gz, right? So what I will do, I will just give tar.gz. Okay, why I'm using the star in the sense, it is a whatever the file with extension tar.gz, all the files will get unzipped, because here I have two files, that is the JDK as well as the Apache Maven. Instead of doing separately, I'm doing it in a single shot, guys. Enter. Okay, it is asking for a specific file. Let's do it manually. Okay, it is done. Right. So let's unzip the Maven tar hyphen xvzf and then Apache, this one. Fine, yes. So okay, we have successfully downloaded the unzipped the JDK as well as the Apache Maven. Okay, so we will just delete this one also. Okay, and then make an rf star.tar.gz and just remove the zip files, guys. Okay, fine. So what we will do, go to the JDK location. Okay, copy the location where is your JDK is available. Copy this and paste it somewhere. Okay, so this is the location where my Java is available. Okay, and let's do the same for Apache Maven. Okay, so here in this location my Apache Maven is available, guys. Okay, so just copy this location as well. Okay, now we got the location, guys, where is the JDK is available and where our Apache Maven is available. Okay, now what we will do, we need to set the environment variables. Okay, how to set the environment variables? We can set it in a bash profile or bash rc. Okay, so as I told you, by default for every user this .bash profile will be available. Okay, how to check? ls-al, it will show all the hidden files, guys. Okay, you can see dot bash underscore profile. Okay, so under this file we need to set the environment variables. Okay, so I'm just setting it for easy to user. If you want to set it for the generic way, okay, who are all login, they can able to access. Okay, in that way you can set it in a .bash rc. Okay, so right now I'm setting it in a bash profile. Okay, vi .bash underscore profile. Okay, so this is a file. Okay, so what I will do, instead of typing, I will just copy these things. Some command is there. Sorry, here it is. I'm just copying it one more time because I need to set for Java as well as for Apache Maven, right? Okay, so fine. For first, we need to do export the Java home. Okay, so change this M2 to in a capital letter, mention Java underscore home. Okay, so where is my Java available? Here I stored this location, right? The JDK. Okay, so copy this location and paste it here. Okay, and then here also under path, change to Java underscore home. Okay, so then export M2 underscore home. M2 is already available, so I need to change the location of where my Apache Maven is available. Okay, so here is the location where my Apache Maven is available. Okay, sorry. So under this location, our Apache Maven is available, guys. Okay, so just save this file. So escape, shift colon, WQ. Okay, so as I told you, so unless until you run this .bash profile, guys, we need to run this one. Otherwise, the changes will not get reflect here. Okay, so how to check? So we have set the environment variables for Java as well as for the M2, that is our Maven, Apache Maven, right? So you can check using echo dollar. Okay, you can search for Java underscore home. Okay, you can see we are not getting any result because whatever the changes we have mentioned in the .bash profile, those changes it is not reflecting right now. Okay, you can see here cat .bash underscore profile. Okay, here we have set the Java home is, so this is the value it has to display, but when we execute the command echo using echo dollar Java underscore home, it is not providing any output because we have not ran this .bash profile list, hence this issue. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to run this one. Okay, how to run? Press dot and then again dot bash underscore profile. Okay, sorry, it is space here. Okay, runs twice or thrice, guys. Okay, then I execute the command echo java underscore home. Okay, see, now we are getting the JDK location wherever JDK is available now. Okay, fine. So now what is the command, guys? How to check the installation? So what is the command? MVN -- version, right? If we got the Maven version, then our installation is correct, guys. Otherwise, something is wrong. We need to check it out. Okay, enter. See, we got the Apache Maven version. So this is a 3.6.3. So where is my Apache Maven? So here is the location where is my Apache is available, and the Java is 10. Okay, clear, guys? So this is the installation in the of Apache Maven in a Linux box. Okay, there is in a Red Hat. Got it? Any difficulty here?
So one question.
Yeah, Dilip.
In
Sorry, Raja.
Windows, we used to, in Windows, we used to set two things, right? So one is Java, or if you install Maven also, we used to set two things. One is Java home and Maven home. Apart from that, we will set path also, right? In Windows machine. Here we don't have any
See,
path where we have to set it out.
see, one second, one second, one second, one second. Let me show you. See here.
Set.
Okay. So here we have
Okay.
set export path also. Okay. And export whatever the end-to-end score we have set, right? Using dollar symbol, we have set it here. So whatever the value we have, I mean, we are you set the M2 for M2 underscore home, right? So that variable we are calling it here.
Okay, so
Okay.
sir, it should have been installed in a Linux machine, right? In AWS.
So this is a
Please show
Linux
me.
only.
Yeah, can you please show me that in the website?
Uh-huh.
Can you please show me that in the website in the Linux machine?
Sorry, Dheeraj, I didn't get you. See, this is the Linux box only. See here. Cat etc OS underscore release. So this is the Red Hat machine. Red Hat Linux.
No, no, sir. Actually, my question is that so is that like if we install that in Windows, so we will be able to see that in a program files, right? So likewise, can't we see somewhere if you install that in the
Program
Linux machine?
files, sir.
Say just for example, so if you install Java in our program
Hmm.
files, there will be a folder creator says Java something, right? The installed
See,
software will show,
for
right?
so those all information will be available in the etc directory. Okay, /etc. So under this location, or UL for configuration related files will be available here.
Okay.
Okay. See, we
Okay.
have if we have set the if we have downloaded the Java, right, using yum install this command. Okay, yum install Java. Okay. So then all the binaries will be available in the location of /etc. Okay, but we have not done in this way. Okay, what we have done, we have downloaded the JDK separately and we have set the environment variables, right? So all your binaries will be available in this location. Where is your JDK is available? Under that location, your binaries will be available. Okay, how to check? So dollar Java underscore home. Okay, so where it is showing under home, easy to use at JDK. Under that, your this one will what you call binaries will be available here. So, JDK. Okay, so here your binaries are available, guys. Okay, so here you can see there is a directory called as the bin directory. So going to this, here you'll be finding all your binaries here. Okay,
Okay, so fine. Got it.
is it clear now? Okay,
Yeah, clear.
okay. So fine, guys. Any doubts in installation in Linux box? Okay. So let me exit. So guys, if you don't have any doubts, I'm just exiting from this Linux machine. If any doubts, please let me know now only. Manjunath, Tushar, some urgent work. Yeah, I have to leave now. I'll catch up on this. Okay, Manjunath, no issues. Yeah, welcome, Sumit. Yeah, so fine, guys. Okay, in the last session, we are discussing about the repositories and goals. Okay, so today we will be working doing the practicals. Okay, on Apache Maven. So as I told you, by default, our Apache Maven will be available in this location in the user profile .m2. Okay, so, but in my case, I have configured it here. So Apache Maven, this is my home directory under that config folder under that settings.xml. Okay. So this is a one configuration file in a line number 53. There is a code snippet is there. Okay. So using this code snippet, I have modified the location to D drive MVN repo. Okay. So this D drive MVN repo will act as my what do you call local repository, guys. Okay, so before me proceeding, let me show you the pom.xml file here. So for all the applications, okay, Maven related, I'm saying, let me open project, web project. Yes, okay, so this is a Maven sample project, guys, Maven web project. Under that you will be finding the settings, src. So under src you will be having the source code. Okay, under target you will be having your var file, guys. So whatever the artifacts it is going to create, right, so that artifacts will be available in this target location, guys, right? So as I told you, Apache Maven will create the artifacts. Okay, but where it is going to store, it is going to store in a project location. Under that you will find a target or folder will be available. Under that target folder your Apache my what you call your artifacts will be available, guys, here. Okay, you can see this is the artifact Apache, sorry, Maven project 3.0 snapshot.var. So this one I have generated it 427. There is a 427th April, it seems. Okay, fine. So now this pom.xml. So this is the one configuration file, guys. Basically, it will be in a XML format. Okay. So don't worry about this code snippet, guys. So this code snippet will be wrote by our developers. Okay. But we should have a knowledge on this pom.xml file, guys. Okay. If this someone has pinged in the WhatsApp group, someone saying that pom.xml is not available, whether we can able to create the artifacts. No, guys. Pom.xml is mandatory. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, someone is saying. Yeah, Murali.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Yeah. So without the pom.xml files, we cannot able to create any of the artifacts, guys, because basically all the information will be available in a pom.xml file only. Okay. But what are all the information we should be aware here? Okay. So as you're seeing here, let me copy this. Okay, this is a one sample code snippet, guys, here. Okay, so first is the group ID. Group ID in the sense it will be always be the organization name, guys. Okay, so here I mentioned like com.nandia. Okay, it may be com.infosys, com.capgemini. Okay, or any other organization. So usually the group ID will be having the organization name, guys. Okay, then comes the artifact ID. Sorry. So then comes the artifact ID. Artifact ID in the sense, what is the kind of what is the name of the artifact it is going to create. Okay, so that it will be available in an artifact ID, guys. Then comes the packaging here. So under packaging tag, what kind of I mean artifacts we are going to create. Okay, as I told you, Maven will create the jar, var, and EAR. Okay, you can mention what kind of artifacts you want to create it here. Let's say you want to create a jar file here. Okay, you can mention it like jar. Okay, if you want to create a EAR, okay, then you can mention it EAR. Okay, if you want to create a web artifact, you can mention it var like this. Okay, then comes the version. So as you know, version in the sense the what kind of version, I mean what is the version number of our application. So that thing we need to mention out here. Okay, and in the versioning also there is of two types, guys. Okay, One is the snapshot, another one is the release. So this is an interview question, guys. What is snapshot and what is release? Okay, release in the sense this is about to be released. Okay, whereas the snapshot is the one, it is still in a development process, guys. Okay, snapshot is the still in a development version. Okay, so basically when we are going to create the artifacts, guys, here we will mention here, okay, whether it is a snapshot artifact, whether it is a release artifact. Okay, we need to mention it out here. Okay, while creating the artifacts. So if you are going to release for the release one, just change this snapshot to make it as release like this. Okay, it depends on you. Okay. Okay, then comes the properties file, so you can ignore about that. Then comes the dependencies. Okay, so as I told you, for this Apache, for this Maven project, I'm going to create a var file. Okay, it is a Java based application, and for this application it requires a Java servlets. Okay, that is a dependency is there, and MySQL is there. Okay, so these are all the JUnit 4.13. So these are all the dependencies it requires in order to create the Maven, sorry, var artifacts, guys. Okay. So now what I will do, one second, guys, one second, one second.
Yeah, Tushar, I have one doubt.
Yeah.
I think MySQL is a DB, JUnit is a testing, na? So are we, what to say? How can we create Java file for all this? MySQL is comes under DB, JUnit is testing, right? So
So, some connectivity
all
purpose
of,
they will use that one. One second, guys, one
I
second.
think we
Just
can't create.
just a second, just a second. So here distribution management repository. One second. Should be it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So MySQL is a DB, right? How can we create MySQL for jar file? I think we can't create jar file for MySQL and JUnit.
See, I'm not creating the jar file here. Okay, basically I'm
Yeah,
creating a
the
var file.
artifact.
Okay, basically I'm creating a var file here. Okay,
Yeah.
so for this, in order to create this var file, so these are all the dependencies it requires. Okay, my application requires here. Okay, that is the Java servlet. So all these are developer will be knowing this. Okay, we no need to worry. Okay, MySQL connector Java. Okay, basically it is for using for the connecting purpose.
Connecting purpose.
Okay, so this is the JUnit for test unit test cases. They will be using this JUnit. Okay, so like that they have mentioned some of the dependencies here in order to create our var file. Okay, here also you can see MySQL connector Java and version is 8.0.14. Okay.
So one more question. Talk about this Maven. So what would be the actual work for our DevOps engineer? So if these are all comes under developers part now, so what actually will do in Maven? So only creating the jar var and these things only is our job.
Yes. So if you are working on a Java based application, we should have a knowledge on how to create the artifacts. Okay, so basically we will be uploading this. We need to store these artifacts here. Okay, the release one snapshot. So let's say today I have deployed so yesterday I have deployed one of the artifact. Okay, and today I have deployed one more. Let's say that the newly created code will be having some issues. Okay, what I need to do, I want to roll that back. Okay, who is going to do? Okay, the DevOps engineer will be doing that. Okay, if you want to doing the rollback, then you should have a code on that, right? Artifacts should be there. So where that artifacts will be available, so those artifacts will be available in our Nexus. Okay, so then how we'll be creating our artifacts here using this pom.xml file. So developer will not write all this, they just write this pom file. Okay, so later configuration we only needs to do. Okay, so this is for the earlier version. Now what I'm saying, without, if you are not using the microservice architecture, then we should follow this process. Right?
Good point, sir.
Okay, so now what I will do, guys, so yeah, in a G drive Maven repo. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just deleting everything else. So these are all the dependencies right now. It is available in my local machine. So what I will do, I will delete everything now. Okay, so then what happens? Okay, when I execute the Maven goals, okay, so as per the Maven policies, first it will check the dependency files in the local repository. So D drive Maven repo is my local repository. If this repository, if this dependency files is not available in a local repository, okay, so what it will do, it will automatically connect to the Maven central repository. Okay, so for this there is no configuration is required, guys, here. Okay, by default it connects. Okay, now what I will do, I will just deleting all these files now. Okay, delete. Right, everything is deleted. My local repository is empty now. There is no dependency files is available in my local machine. Okay, now what I will do, I will start executing the Maven goals. Sorry. So DevOps tools. Okay, so you need to execute the commands, guys, in a where your POM file is available. On the same location, you need to execute the Maven goals. Okay, so first what we will do, go to the under this taskbar, just execute cmd. We'll come here in a command prompt. Okay, so first what is our goal? First is the clean, right? Okay, mpn clean. So what it will do, it will delete the previously built artifact. Okay, so you can see now, so under target, as I told you, under target folder our artifacts will be available. In order to come and delete this target location manually, target files manually, what we can do is we can execute directly here, that is the mvn clean. Okay, so this target folder is going to be deleted basically. Okay, in order to do it manually, you can execute it in a command only. Okay, mvn clean. Okay, it will delete the previously built artifacts. Enter. It is downloading some of the dependencies, guys. Let it download. Okay, you can see the build is success. Okay, and here you can see your target folder has been deleted. Okay, so in the command line, if you want to delete the what do you call artifacts, you can execute the command mvn clean, guys. Okay, now what we will do, we will create an artifact, guys. Okay, so for that what we will do, we'll alter this one. Okay, so right now you can see it is a var file, and we will change this 3.1 to 0.1, and let's say we call it as a, and let's say we call it as the release. Okay, 1.0 release. Okay, so let's execute the command, guys. Now what it will do is, first yeah, it will check all the dependency files in the mvn repo. So under this location it will check for the dependency files. If this dependency files is available, it will create the artifacts. If this dependency files is not available, what it will do, it will connect to the Apache Maven central repository automatically. We no need to do any configuration for that. Automatically it connects, guys. Okay, and downloads those dependency files and then creates the artifact. So where the artifacts will be available under your project. Okay, under your project. So there will be a one location called as the target. One folder is going to be created here under target, folder name called as a target. Under that you will be available, you will be having your artifacts, guys. Okay, so let's execute, and it is going to take some time, guys. Okay, since it is running it from a scratch. Okay, so what is the command? What we will do, mvn clean, this is a command. It will delete the previously built artifacts. And now what I want to do, I want to create a package. Okay, so let's use the command package. Okay, enter. So as soon as you enter, guys, you can see in Maven repo your dependency files is going to download it here. See, guys, this org is created now. It takes some time, guys. Okay, so around 3 to 5 minutes it may take. So we need to wait. Okay, so since it is doing it for a first time, it takes some time, so later on it won't.
So what was the command that you have given? Maven clean package.
Yeah,
Okay.
1 second, guys. So yeah, tell me any issues. See, guys, all these dependencies it is downloading now. So once it downloads successfully, then it will create the artifacts.
So this is a single board that you are doing, instead of going validate, compile, and doing this and the
See,
package, those things. And
see, 1 second, 1 second. As I told you, 1 second, where it went. Okay, as I told you, it goes in a same sequence. That means, so now I executed the command package, right? By default, it will do all these things also. Validate also it will do, it will compile, it tests, and then it will create the package.
yes, sir, yes, sir. That's what actually I'm asking.
Yeah. If you execute the deploy command, so above all 5 commands, it is going to be executed by default. Okay.
Sir, the commands you are using are not in the documents.
Yeah, I
It is
mentioned
in
the same thing.
document. Sorry.
So here I have mentioned it here only now. MVN is same, okay, and the rest of the thing will pass the same command: clean, validate, test, package, install, and deploy.
The package that you provide, Indian clean package.
See, here I mentioned the goals, right? The command is simple only. So whatever the goals he wants to execute, right? Just prefix MVN, simple. Let's say you want to execute install. What you can do? MVN install. MVN is the prefix.
The package only we can provide MBN package.
Simple. So you can, I have passed 2 parameters in a single shot. Why? Because I want to delete it previously, and it has to create a new artifact. Okay, hence I mentioned like this, like mvn clean package. Okay, like this I have provided. Okay, what the clean is going to do, it will declare the previously deleted artifact. What the package is going to create, it is going to create the artifact.
Okay.
Right?
But it will run if I provide ambient package. It will run, right?
Yeah, it will run. No issues.
Okay. Thank you.
See guys, it has downloaded all these dependencies now. So once it is done, so there is a one target folder is going to be created here under project location. Okay, so target folder is created here. Artifact is not created still. It is in a running state. So once you get the message, yeah, build is success, guys. Okay, now you might be seeing the artifact here. Sorry, where it went. Devops to project Maven MVN project dot var. 1 second. Where it is? D drive DevOps tools, correct only. Under that project, under that Apache folder, target folder, Apache man project 1.0 dot release, and here, why it has coded like this? Okay, so here there is a slash, guys, here. Okay, so it has created the directory here. Okay, I should remove this. Okay, hence the issue. Let me do it one more time. Okay, CLS, just execute the command clean package. It will do it within 1 minute, guys, because the dependency files is already available in my local repository, right? It will do it in within 1 minute. Okay, the build is success. Now here, the target folder, and here you can see my artifact has been created. Apache, sorry, Maven project 1.0 release.var file, guys, right? So this is what I was about to create it here. So Maven project. So what is the version 1.0 release and what type of package I'm going to create? So this is the var file, that is a web artifacts. So what is the content here? How we need to find out in the sense? We need to deploy this created artifact in a Tomcat or a Wildfly server base. Then you will come to know what exactly this code is having. This is the executable code right now. Correct. So we will not be knowing what exactly here is. Okay, we need to deploy these web artifacts into your web server. Then only will come to know. Okay. So now we will be working on this MVN command. Some of the commands is there, another 1 or 2 plus. Okay, it will complete the Maven. Basically, we need to create the artifacts and some of the other scenarios is there. We need to work on that. Okay, with the real-time scenarios. Then we'll go for the next one. So after this Maven, we will work on Nexus, that is the artifact repository, and then we will work on a Sonar Cube. Okay, and then we'll start with Jenkins, guys. So Jenkins is the most important. Okay, so any doubts, guys?
So one question. So you said some remote repositories that you created. So
yes, Raja, I will do it. Okay. So
okay,
right
sir,
now what I done is I just
yes. Please proceed.
go ahead.
So and one more thing. So I mean, so what are the Linux commands that you're executing that I'm not able to actually understand? That is good if you can take a Linux session prior to these things.
Okay, before Jenkins, I will take the Linux session also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Same issue for me also.
What?
You executed. Actually, I want to play a document form to practice.
No. He
I
was
think it
asking
will be
to
covered.
take the line. No. He was asking to take the Linux session. Okay. So after this Nexus, we'll take a Linux session and then we'll go ahead. Okay, na? And Otherwise, if you guys can work on, then I can directly share the what do you call commands. Is it okay?
So, okay, sir.
So,
If you provide
yeah,
the
so you can
document.
please share the documents so that we can get at least something started.
Sure.
Yes,
Okay, I will
exactly.
share it. Session 10 video. I'm unable to watch or having same. Guys, everybody is facing the same issue. Session 10.
I'm in last 30th this in class. I'm not able to get that. video.
30th July, yeah?
Yeah, 30th July. I got the video, but I'm not able to watch this one. So it is getting error.
Guys, everybody is facing the same issue.
This video doesn't exist.
I think then they might not have uploaded that things. What about next one, 31st July? Okay, you might have not, I mean, they might have not uploaded it.
Sir, same.
Hence,
Yes, sir. Exactly. The same issue from my side also. I just check now.
yes. I
The
think they might
video
have
is
not
not
uploaded.
available.
Yes. Okay, they might have not uploaded it. So let me inform them. Okay. Actually, the person used to take care of this one, right? His marriage is there. Okay. Hence, other person is doing this one, but I think he is not doing proper. It sense the issue. Okay. I will inform them in the morning, guys. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, guys. Any other doubts? Okay, guys. Then fine. Tomorrow we'll catch up, and I will share these notes in the morning, guys. Okay. This project
Okay.
as well as what do you call the Linux notes. Okay. Linux commands.
Yes.
Yeah. Good night, guys. Bye. Take care.